Okay, this is called a hyperextension. And we use the pad just to make it a little more comfortable, but you can get an idea of what it looks like. And what it is it's for lower back, glutes, and hamstrings. And so once again, I'm going to use this to demonstrate the leverage. If somebody was this tall and their waist is way up here, then you've got the setting wrong. So what you want to do is, in this case, you're trying to set up the waist right where the hips are, at the hip bones, because we're trying to get full range of motion. So there's a couple of different ways of using this. You can use it straight leg, like this, and straight leg loads the hamstrings more. So when I'm cueing someone, when I start on this, I tell them put their hands right here so they can support themselves. Put their feet up here like this, and then I actually have them just let go, like they're flying. What they're doing now is my glutes are super tight, my hamstrings are loaded, I don't have really any load in my calves, and I have lower back. So if I can tell then if someone's capable of using it just by holding this position right here. Then I have them cross their hands, relax. Now you see that my glutes have relaxed and they're no longer tense. From here, I'm keeping the chin tucked down, I'm driving the hips forward and squeezing the glutes to here. So once again, my glutes are engaged, my hamstrings are engaged. This position in the foot being straight down is going to hit the hamstrings more. If you want to hit glutes more, turn the toes out like a frog and come up from here, squeezing through the glutes like this. This is about where you should stop. You don't want to be hyperextended all the way out like this. The other thing that we do that is is a more advanced move is single leg. So once again, we start with both legs here, we take one leg off, and the movement is basically the same, but now I'm just loading on one side. So you have a rotational component in the lower back, because the client has to be able to hold that position with integrity only on one side. And if they do that, then the lower back has to stabilize because the body wants to come over on the other side because I'm not planted with the second leg. So be very careful as you advance up to the single leg. Now with a double leg, I can add a dumbbell, and I can then hit the glutes or the hamstrings. I can add speed, so I'll show you what it looks like with a little speed. This is just a little more comfortable. So I can turn it into more of a power exercise. So I'm starting up here, I'm dropping down, exploding up. Dropping down, driving the hips through. Dropping down, driving the hips through. Okay, so, and you can also do that single leg, but you have to be really super strong. So that's a super advanced movement if you try to add power and speed on a single leg side, because you have the risk of just having only one side planted. So you want to usually do the single leg work more slowly and just for strength. Start adding some dumbbells as you see the athlete or the client being able to handle it, and then you can go to more weight and then eventually to speed. So just be careful. Make sure you measure the lever. So if it's too short, for example here, if I have this set up all the way down here for my height, you can see I'm way too far over it. See where my waist is? It's way up here. I want my waist closer to the end. If I have it way up here, then it's going to be awfully high, because now you can see that I can't really get much, I'm not getting a lot of leverage because my waist is down below the edge of the pad. So just pay attention when you set it up and progress slowly, but it's a fantastic piece of equipment for hips and posterior chain.